like I always do. Forks on the left, napkins too. But the 4C don't make a sound. Just that spoon laying upside down. You left and made the table stay. I keep your chair where it was placed. No one dares to move a thing. Like changing it might change the sting. It's not the silence or the air, it's that silver glen still sitting there. Like you might walk in any second to the spoon in the empty place. Grief don't always shout or cry. Sometimes it just sits nearby in tiny things we keep forgetting. Like a spoon in a place left waiting. So I still said it night by night, even when the room ain't right. Your memory quietly upset, and that spoon in the empty place said,
there's a roof that's never leaked, no storms to fight, no walls that creaked, but silence grew in every room, like dust that settled far too soon. The porch still faces east each day, but dawn just seems to lose its way. No laughter ever found that floor, no footprints led to or from the door. It ain't broken, it ain't burned, just a page that never turned. Not a battle ever won in the house that never met the sun. The chairs still sit in perfect place, but never learned a single face. No curtains drawn, no lamps aglow, just time that didn't even know. Some say sorrow leaves a mark, but emptiness is twice as dark. You can't lose what you never had, that's what makes it hurt so bad. No stories, no one to outrun, just echoes of what's never done. Not a shadow, not a gun, just a house that never met the sun.
creeping through the drive-through glass. You stood there with your half-full flask. Did a double take, yeah, me too. Guess this town still ain't that huge. You smiled like we were just old friends. I said, still take your coffee black with mint. You laughed like nothing ever broke. Said you still driving that beat up oak. Coffee at the corner, heart's a little warmer. No, we didn't say too much, just enough to feel that hush. Ain't no flame, ain't no fight, just two folks getting on with life. Coffee at the corner, that's all right. You grabbed your keys, said gotta run, but paused like maybe I was the one. That look said more than words could try. I just tipped my hat and said goodbye. Coffee at the corner, past don't need no order. A little nod, a little grin, we both knew we'd never win, but somehow it felt just fine to meet again and not rewind. Coffee at the corner one last time. Neon flicker in my rearview glass. I see the night, but I don't see the past. Foot on the gas, heart stuck in park. The city loud, but I feel dark. They say it's better here, lights and gold, but I'm just colder in this cold I hold. Talking big dreams on a crack phone, ain't no one home. There's nothing in the neon that brings me back to life. Just faces I ain't lean on, and roads that never ride. The way you said my name once, it still echoes in my room. There's nothing in the neon that ever feels like you. Coffee, cold playlist on repeat. Try to move on with a backbeat. Best someone she don't talk like you. Said I'm fine, but it ain't true. If you walk these streets, you'll find all the broken look just fine. But I've been lost in clear view, holding shadow shaped like you. There's nothing in the neon but broken hearted lights. Everybody just plays the same song that used to feel so right. You left me with the silence of everything we knew. There's nothing in the neon that ever feels like you. There's nothing in the neon that brings me back to life. Just faces I ain't lean on, and roads that never ride. The way you said my name once, it still echoes in my
but we ran like kings in June. Oh, Ford, running bad, but we laughed till we ran out of gas. Cheap beer in the back, sea cold, singing lines we barely know. No plans, just road, man, that's the best we ever wrote. You took that call, moved out west. I stayed here, cleaned up my mess. But every dusk feels the same when the radio plays your name. Back when we were broke, but we felt rich. Every night a fire, every lie a wish. Torn up jeans and a half-flat tire, but we still burn like a house on fire. Now it's bills and rings and time we owe, but I'd trade it all just to go back when we were broke. Yeah, back when we were broke. You'd light one up, I'd curse the sky, talking about dreams we'd barely try. Still hear your laugh in the wind, right where that dirt road ends. Man, we thought we'd beat the odds with two guitars and a prayer to God, but grown up hits like a stone. Now I drink just to feel less alone. Back when we were broke, but hearts were loud. No fear, no plan, just chasing clouds. $6 to our name, but we felt gold. Young and dumb and 20-some years old. Now it's jobs and sleep and dreams we hide, but I still feel you on that ride. Man, take me back. Back when we were broke. We were
Don't say much, but I still hear the way you stay, the way you're near. No need for grand or perfect lines. You speak through steady hands and time. We don't rush and we don't chase. We found our calm, we found our place. No fireworks, no sudden flame, just warmth that always stays the same. This is a quiet kind of love, soft as wind, strong enough. No big words, no need to prove, just showing up and seeing through. You know my mood before I do, and somehow always pull me through. We laugh at things no one would get, and never once have we kept score or debt. It's not loud, but it runs deep like rivers talking in their sleep. This is a quiet kind of love. It holds me close without a shove. And if the world should fall apart, you'd still be there. Still know my heart. Still know my heart.
He walks out at break of day, dusting off that worn-out bay. The saddle's cracked, the leather thin, but he won't trade where she's been. She used to ride through open land, rain or shine, rain's in her hand.
He'd wait by the wooden post, watching her fade like morning's ghost. The saddle he still keeps, though time has climbed those steeps. It rests there by the stable wall, quite proof she meant it all. Never says a bitter word. Her name's not one you'll often heard, but every stitch and buckle bend holds the weight of where she went. Neighbors said to let it go, buy a new one, mend the flow. But hearts don't work like broken reins. Some things stay to ease the strain. The saddle he still keeps, through years and silent sleeps. The hooves no longer touch the clay. He won't let that saddle stray. No letters left, no vows to read, just a seat that knew her speed. And every dawn he gently sweeps the saddle he still keeps. Street light blinking on the dash, rain taps soft on the glass. Got your playlist on repeat, that damn song still ruins me. Every red light feels too long, every silence plays our song. I'm just sitting in the backseat, rain, half drunk, saying your name. Should've begged you not to go, but pride don't let feelings show. Now your ghost ride shotgun in every mile I run, trying to find peace I'll never gain in the backseat rain. That old sweater's in the trunk, still smells like your cherry blunt. Used to laugh in this same lane, now I just drive through the pain. Wish I'd called, wish I'd stayed, wish I knew the right words to say, but I let you slip like smoke. Now I'm just missing what I broke. Still sitting in the backseat, rain, saying sorry too late again. All them nights I stayed too proud, now I trade them just to say it out. If you hear this through the sound of that song still spinning round, know I take the hurt and shame to feel your hand in the backseat rain. The backseat rain.
hammer-ons on G string, plug with thumb and middle finger, use lo-fi tape, warm tone. She worked the night shift, chevron all night, flannel shirt, sleeves roll, smile just right. Had a jar of roses by the cashier light, said these ain't for sale, just makes it feel nice. Paid for my coffee, stayed past my break, talking about whether her dog named Jake. That was all it took to slow me down, a little gas station piece in a fast-paced town. She never needed diamond rings, just cheap perfume and worn-out dreams. She gave me gas station roses, smell like fuel and hope and closeness. Wrapped them up in yesterday's news, said this is all I got, but it's true. Now I pass that pump, every red light glowing, still miss those gas station roses. I heard she left town packed in the dark, tired of fixing hearts in a broken park. But I kept one pedal in my glove box 10, faded red but it pulls me back in. She made $5 look like grace, damn she lit up that grimy place. She gave me gas station roses with that look like, boy you know this. No fancy words, no need for showing, just truth in the way she was holding. Now I pass that pump, feel the ghost wind blowing, still miss those gas station roses.
Crack of dawn, smoke from the stove, cold bare feet on the kitchen floor. Coffee cup, 2 chairs sit close, but only one gets used no more. Her voice still echoes in these walls, I hear it clear when the night falls. Some things fade but not her name, and I still feel her just the same. That light she left in the window pane still cuts right through a driving rain. When I feel lost or don't know why, I look up and there's mama's light. Faded quilt, her old perfume, the porch still creaks like it used to do. I come back less, but every time I swear I feel her hand in mine. The clock ticks off, the house still breathes, and she's in every autumn breeze. The porch light hums, the floorboard sighs. She never left, she just changed skies. That light she left in the window pane still burns through all my grown-up pain. No matter where I lay at night, I dream beneath mama's light. words that don't get gone. Yeah, that light she left in the window pane outshines the dark, outlives the rain. When the world goes colder, life don't feel right, I find my way back by Mama's light. The old swing still creaks in the backyard. You carved your name beside my heart. Radio plays that August song. I smile like you're not gone. And didn't say we'd end for good, but you left like I knew you would. Still got that spot on my front porch where we laughed till the sky turned dark. Your hoodie's hanging by the door. I reach for it when nights get hard. Didn't pack, didn't slam no gate, just a silence I can't translate. You're gone, but you never left this love. 'Cause girl, you still got that spot. Found your note in my flannel sleeve. Don't wait up, it still cuts deep. Your perfume's in my truck seat. Been driving slow on these back streets. I don't hate you, can't replace you. Wish I could just erase you. Still got that spot where your smile lit up, where you lean in close, say this is us. Your voice still floats through my head like late night calls we never end. You moved on, maybe that's fine, but I still press play on our time. You're gone, but you never left this life. Girl, you still got that spot. Still got that spot on my front porch where we laughed till the sky turned dark. Your hoodie's hanging by the door. I reach for when nights get hard. Didn't pack, didn't slam no gate, just a silence I can't translate. You're gone, but you never left this life. 'Cause girl, you still got that spot.
Golden rays on waving grain, dancing bright in gentle rain. Every stalk sways with the breeze, singing soft through all the trees. Morning breaks with warm embrace, light reveals each hidden place. Fields alive in glowing hues, life begins with every muse. Sunlight through the fields so wide, filling hearts with hope inside. Every dawn brings something new, a world reborn in golden view. sky so clear. I hold this moment close and near. Sunlight paints my soul anew in fields that always shine through.
3 a.m. still in that shirt you hate. Thought you moved on, guess I stayed. Phone screen bright but no new name. Only me scrolling back in shame. Ain't no fight, just slow fade. You ain't loud but you don't stay. I hear you laughing that old tape. Play it back like it's fake. Some nights don't sleep, they just repeat your voice, that street where we meet. I play it cool, but my hands shake. You were the calm, now I'm the quake. Windows fog like my mind's been. Thoughts of you sneak right in. You're not mad, you just done. And I'm stuck wishing I'd run. You were the silence after rain, the reason I don't feel the same. Left your hoodie on that chair, still got your ghost in the air. Some nights don't sleep, they bleed slow. Turn the lights down, still see your glow. I breathe in deep, but don't exhale. You're still the wind inside my cells.
Ran for miles with hunger strong, cut through storms, sang freedom song. But round the bend it lost its track, a river turning back. Touched the plains, kissed mountain's edge, carried dreams on water's pledge. And still it found the same old track, that river circling back. Not all journeys end in blue, some just lead you back to truth. You carve escape in every crack, but came home like a heart attack. Tried to leave, but the earth knew where the deepest part ran through. Time don't warn and maps don't track the river that loops back. So if you feel you're moving on and all your pain is nearly gone, look down and see the winding track
keys on the table. Didn't say much, wasn't able. Truck pulled out, gravel flew. Guess she knew I always knew. No fight, no door slamming shut. Just that look when you give up. She didn't cry, and I just stared. Two hearts lost, one still cared. When it rains, it pours away. She drove away. It was quiet, not a word to say. Taillights red like the end of June, fading fast like a country tune. I watched her go, didn't try to run. Some things end when they're just done. Ain't no storm, no breaking glass, just a love we couldn't make last. Found her coat on the old porch chair. Thought of leaving it sitting there, but I folded it, placed it neat. Funny how pain can still feel sweet. I ain't mad and I ain't fine. Somewhere sitting in between the lines. She's gone now, but I still stay in the house where we lost our way. Wind blew in like it always knew. Took her sin, left me a view of what love is when it slips slow. Not a fire, just a steady go. When she drove away, didn't beg, didn't make her stay. That's the thing about love and true. It breaks you soft, not in two. I lit a smoke, leaned on the rail, let her go like a midnight trail. Wasn't rain, wasn't fire, just the end of a worn out wire.
Drove past the gate just yesterday. Grass grown tall where we used to play. Barn still leaning, fence still tame, but the field forgot my name. Used to run where the cornrows bend. Now wind don't even call me friend. Like soil that's washed but leaves a stain. That field forgot my name. Time don't warn you when it fades. It just lets the memories stray. What once was home now feels the same as the field that forgot my name. I stood there, still boots in the dust, but land don't hold what hearts won't trust. And silence ain't the one to blame, it's me. That field forgot my name. So if you ever leave too long, don't expect the ground to belong. It'll keep the sky, forget the flame, like the field that forgot your name.
Drove past your road, didn't mean to slow. Radio low, but the song new though. Rain on the dash, heart in the rear view. Thought I'd moved on, guess I lied too soon. I ain't calling it love, but it ain't all gone. Your ghost still sits when I drive alone. It's half past healing, but I still feel it. Your name I say when I ain't drinking. You're the hurt I hum when I ain't thinking. If I'm moving on the road, I'm still blinking. You left like smoke, but the fire's still breathing. Bar light flickers like your laugh used to. I toast to nothing, yeah, it still feels like you. And that hoodie I wear still smells like fall. Wish I could forget, but I remember it all. I ain't saying I'd beg, but I still would've stayed if you just turned around instead of walking away. It's half past healing, still wide awake. You were the silence that I couldn't fake. Still holding back on every take. Got your goodbye stuck on replay. You left like smoke, but the fire won't fade. It's half past healing, but I still feel it. You're a name I say when I ain't drinking. You're the hurt I hum when I ain't thinking. If I'm moving on the road, I'm still blinking. You left like smoke, but the fire's still breathing. You left like smoke, but the fire won't fade.
The hands on the wall lost their way, paused between night and breaking day. Leaves fell, but nothing else moved, as if the world refused to prove. The tracks held no sound of trains, just rust and dust and quiet stains. Letters wrote themselves unread, as stillness grew in what was said. This is the hour that never fades, where nothing blooms and nothing fades. A breath held tight inside the year, a silence dressed in atmosphere. No forward step, no backward lean, just empty space between the scenes. Not lost, not found, just left to learn what lives when time forgets to turn. A window frame, the sky's delayed, too pale tonight, too dark for day. The air too still to call it calm, the future held with open palm. Some stories stall without goodbye, just hang like stars in dead July. And some hearts beat inside a room where clocks won't chime and thoughts consume. This is the place the hours deny, where even tears forget to try, and all that's left is breath and burn, and waiting for the world to turn.
You left your ring on the nightstand like curtains swaying like you knew I'll fight. I kept my voice down, let the walls speak. We were thunder low, never meant to be. Did you dream of me on the interstate, or just pass me by like another state? You said someday with a half-closed door, but I ain't hear that someday anymore. We left our dreams all open wide, didn't close them, just let time decide. You took your coat, I kept the flame, but ashes don't hold on to name. We made love like borrowed songs, felt right but never belonged. And now I sit where silence grows, holding on to what no one knows. Drove past that diner we once knew, where you cried about not making it through. I never said you're strong enough, but damn girl, you were always tough. No goodbye, no note on glass, just the echo of your bare feet past. I kept dreaming, but I dreamed slow, of a girl I once held and let go. We left our dreams all open wide, didn't close them, just let time decide. You took your coat, I kept the flame, but ashes don't hold on to name. I breathe your name in empty halls, love don't fade, it just withdraws. And every night when the lights feel cold, I hear the hush of a heart that won't grow old.
Your name in roadside dust, right where the silence learns to rise. No steps, no lines, just words I bled, letters the wind never read. Tucked in my coat, a wrinkled page, another truth left unsaid. Letters the wind never read, carried by time instead, scattered like ash on open roads, heavy with all There's a sky never set. They say the wind forgets too soon, but it hums an old familiar tune. If you ever feel what I once played, no, it's in the words the wind never read. Letters the wind never read, written in blue and nearly dead, but still they breathe in silent grace, floating somewhere between time and space.
Left my coat on your porch swing. Didn't wanna come inside, not this spring. You had the new smile, fresh and free, like you finally forgot about me. Heard you took up painting again. Morning light through your window, new man. I parked down the street like a ghost, just to see what hurt me the most. Ain't here to stir nothing up, just drove by, ran out of love. Your laugh don't sound like it's mine, but damn, it used to be one time. Used to be a jacket in the rain, your soft cry on the window pane. Used to be your hand in my coat, now I'm just a name you don't quote. Used to be that fighting fire, now it's just Sunday's choir. You moved on, but truth be told, I'm still standing in that cold. You always love falling leaves, guess I'm the one that couldn't leave. You said forever like a vow, funny how silence talks now. No, I won't knock, won't call, I just came to feel it all. Even if it breaks me down, I had to hear that quiet sound. Used to be the spark in your eyes, now it's just low beams and goodbyes. Used to be the hum in your song, now it's someone else all along. Used to be the man you knew, now I'm just a rear view truth. Ain't trying to bring nothing back, just left my heart down your old track. Yeah, 20 bucks and a half tank left, a Polaroid stuffed in my vest. She kissed my cheek, said don't be dumb, but we both knew where this was from. That porch light dimmer hands were cold,
My boots were worn, my dreams too bold. Her daddy hated how I sang, but she still danced in the pouring rain. And I ain't got much but gas money and goodbyes, a beat-up truck and a voice that cracks sometimes, a back road prayer and a bar tab do. But I still choose that night with you. If the song fades out, I'll play it twice, 'cause some love ain't built for lights, just gas money and goodbyes. Radio cuts through the midnight air, that twangy hum like she was there. I see her ghost in exit signs, and every line that somehow rhymes. And I ain't got much but gas money and goodbyes, a beat-up truck and a voice that cracks sometimes, a back road prayer and a bar tab do. But I'd still choose that night with you. If the song fades out, I'll play it twice, 'cause some love ain't built for lights, just gas money and goodbyes. Mama said boys like me don't win, but girl, I felt rich back then, with your hand hanging out that window frame, laughing like we'd never change. No, I ain't got much but gas money and goodbyes, a crooked smile and a lonesome lullaby. But if you're out there driving too, just know I'm still humming you. If this old dream runs out of miles, I'll still wear that memory like a smile, just gas money and goodbyes.
For dear, the cool like drive it out to know, but you right the way. Yeah, you right now, that I want red a clue. And it rains, since you dog the keys and half the plate. Left a note on the fridge, it's not too late. Grabbed a beer, turned on the game, sat back, wondering why I feel no shame. Since you packed, I sleep like wood, no screaming match about nothing good. Fridge is full of stuff I like, ain't heard we need to talk all night. Turns out peace ain't overhyped, guess I owe you thanks for leaving right. Yeah, life came back since you packed. Your yoga mat still by the back porch door. I use it now to level out the floor. No more soy milk in my sweet tea. No more don't wear boots with denim, please. If it rains, it sets you dog the keys and half
it's not too late. I laughed, grabbed a beer, turned on the game, sat back, wondering why I feel no shame. Now I ain't saying you were all that wrong, but I like this quiet, it's been too long. If it rains since you packed, my truck runs fine. Ain't GPS yelling wrong turn sign. I play my songs, crank them loud, don't need no candle scents around. Guess heartache ain't what it's cracked. Freedom hit like a cold six-pack. Yeah, I ain't looked back since you packed. When it rains, it packs. When it rains, it cracks. When it rains, it cracks.
Creased at corners torn in two, stained by rain and worn by dew. Lines once clear now barely stay, still I fold and walk my way. Mountains drawn in crooked aim, rivers lost in time's slow blame. Names erased by hands unknown, yet I follow though alone. This faded map still points me on, though every mark feels almost gone. No compass true, no guide in sight, just faith that keeps me through the night. I've taken turns that led to dust, I've traded gold for quiet trust, but something in this path I take feels more than all the roads I fake. Some chase charts with perfect lines, but miss the cracks where meaning hides. Mine may fold and mine may tear, but every bend has brought me here. This faded map, though weathered thin, still holds the trail I carry. Those stars may dim, trails may shift, I walk with hope, my only gift.
Creased and torn, once held so tight, ink now fades beneath the light. Lines once bold, now twist and sway, can't tell night from break of day. Used to know which trail was true, which river split and skies turned blue, but corners curled and stars fell forth on the map that lost its north. Wanderers may learn the land, but much trust. Dreams turn dust and hope to rust, but even lost it still holds worth. That worn out map without its north. So if your sky forgets to shine and every turn steals more of time, know you're not the only one henceforth with a map that lost its north.
Pass me down a storyline, a tale that never felt like mine. I wear the threads they wove before, but they don't fit like they did before. The dinner's long, the voice is loud, expectations in every crowd. I walk the path they drew so tight, yet long to vanish in the night. Worn like an old coat, tight and torn, a shape I've never quite worn, trying to find a place to stand beyond the reach of their command. The mirror shows a face unsure, caught between what's false and pure. I breathe the air they set for me, but dream of where I could be free. So here I stand with heart exposed, seeking light beneath the clothes, trying to find a place to stand beyond the reach of their command. Trying to find a place to stand beyond the reach of their command.
I made your coffee like every day, black 2 sugars, and then watched you walk away. You didn't cry and I didn't speak, but the silence hit harder than anything. Your hand brushed mine, but it didn't stay. And that's when I knew you were halfway gone that day. You let go first, long before goodbye. I was holding on while you learned how to lie. You smiled through the pain while I begged for the worst. Truth is, baby, you let go first. Your side of the closet still hanging clean, but it's been months since your perfume touched me. I still check my phone past midnight, but ghosts don't text no matter how I try. I gave you time, you gave me space, but love don't last when no one stays. You let go first, long before goodbye. I was holding on while you learned how to lie. You smiled through the pain while I begged for the words. Truth is, baby, you let go first. I used to blame myself, now I just know some hearts give up before they show. You let go first.
Once carved smooth by years of flow, now still and dry where nothing grows. Once heard the songs beneath the stream, now sleeps without a single dream. No longer shaped by currents pull, no whispers through its hollow skull. Forgot the flood that gave it grace, just clings to dust out of place. It used to move, it used to shine, it used to feel the hands of time. But somewhere grief began to sliver in the stone that lost the river. Not all forget with pain or pride. Some just dry out deep inside. And even truth, when left too long, can turn to silence in a song. So if you find yourself grown cold, like something that no hands could hold, remember where you once would shiver like a stone that knew the river. I sit down, look into your eyes, and almost from his gust to your heart where reconvert. It used to move, it used to shine, used to feel the hands of time. But somewhere grief began to sliver in the stone that lost the river. So if you find yourself grown cold, like something that no hands could hold, remember where you once would shiver like the stone that knew the river. She walked the porch like a summer breeze. Not a word, not a need to please. Wore the dusk like a worn out dress. Left behind more than I could guess. The floorboards creaked with a kind of grace, like I knew they'd forget her face. She never stayed but never fled. She just moved where the stillness led. There's no song where she once stood, no tracing glass or grain of wood. Just space too wide for time to thread the silence in her steps instead. I lit a light, but she liked dark. Drew her maps without a mark. She didn't run, she didn't plead. She simply vanished past my reach. Some leave storm, some leave flame. She left something I couldn't name. No weight, no flame, no debt, just the sound I can't forget. Now the porch just greets the wind, and I wait like it's not the end. But what she left I won't regret. The silence in her footsteps yet.
Coffee steam on the window glass, sun peeking through the mountain pass. Boots in dew on the pine trees tall. I ain't in a rush, not at all. Morning on the ridge, sky so wide. Birds sing low while the clouds drift by. World feels still and the day feels new. A moment like this, too good to lose. Hound dog stretching by the old back door. Crickets gone, can't hear 'em no more. Air smells sweet like the earth woke up. Poured my things in a coffee cup. Morning on the ridge, sky so wide. Birds sing low while the clouds drift by. World feels still and the day feels new. A moment like this, too good to lose. I'll stay here one more day. Let the city wait. Let the world daylight. Morning on the ridge, soft and clear. Heart breathing slow, got nothing to fear. Life rolls on, but for now I choose a moment like this, too good to lose.